Welcome back everyone to Pontos Fathom Hobbies. This is Season 11, Episode 4 of Eldritch Horror, and we are on turn 4 of our gameplay of Black Goat of the Woods. We had a great turn 3. A little problem with Diane Stanley, the redeemed cultist. She's in Panama trying to close the active rumor. She did not have any clues, so we'll have her redirect down and try to close the gate against the Wendigo. And we'll have Jim Culver and Trish Scarborough come to the rescue with their clue tokens to help to close out this active mystery. Before we jump on to turn 4, you know the drill. Quick shout out to Katu Journals out of Lovecraft Providence, August Moldenhauer's trilogy from Pontos Fathom Press. You've got the Genealogy of Cthulhu, Psychoanalysis of Rillia, Archaeology of Yog-Sothoth. If you love Lovecraft, as you do as Eldritch Horror fans, these are a great addition. Helps to support the channel. Check out the link to the bookstore below. You can check those books out. You can look at Giuseppe Balsamo's Necronomicon Fragment Trilogy, Dead Sons 11, Locksmith of Quanta. Lots of books there for you to check out. Can help us to support the channel. Also join us on Patreon or check us out on our alternate social media. We've started to upload to Rumble and Odyssey. So if you guys are on those channels, you can also help us grow there. As usual, biggest support is you guys being here. Thank you very much for spending your time with us. If you want to leave a comment, like, or subscribe, helps to grow the channel. Let the videos finish to the end for the YouTube algorithm. And as usual, ring the bell. You can tap into our new gameplay. We had an epic haul of Joan of Arc. We've got a huge number of miniatures we've painted for them. We did War of the Rings. We're going to go on season 2 of War of the Rings, Conan by Monolith. Next month we'll do Cthulhu Death May Die. So come check us out. Got lots of games that we're playing. So let's jump into turn 4. So we'll start out with we'll have our redeemed cultist Diane Stanley. She will move down to Buenos Aires to close that gate, and as a redeemed cultist she gets to get a active focus once per round, so she'll take that. We'll also have Jim Culver. He will go ahead and move to Arkham to close the active expedition. And finally we'll have Trish Scarborough. Trish Scarborough will also get a ship token, move to Rome, and also move to London. She'll get over there too. We need to have 3 clues to close the active mystery. So let's jump right into it. First up in the encounter phase, Trish will fight this Wendigo. It has a hit points of 2, so let's let her pass the mental portion of it, which she does, and then she can go ahead and pass the roll for the strength test, and she gets a 2. That's going to kill the Wendigo, and she can get to do an encounter to close the gate in Buenos Aires. It says Lost Carcosa. The streets are filled with revelers wearing masks. In perfect unnerving unison, they turn to ask, "Have you seen the yellow sign?" Resolve the pass effect to tell them you have not seen the sign, or resolve the fail effect to tell them that you have seen the sign. So, so let's have her say, "I have not seen the sign." Who wants to see the sign, right? So the mob turns on you and you hide. So she rolls a test and she passes. If you pass, you gain rare insights into Carcosa. Gain 1 glamour spell. Right? So she gains a glamour spell. We'll pick one randomly. She gets the enchant weapon spell. And monsters you encounter lose physical resistance. Great. That's an awesome one. Okay, so she has gotten the glamour spell from Las Carcosa, and she gets to close the gate in Buenos Aires. So great deal, Diane Stanley. The active rumor's still on the board. We've got Jim Culver in Arkham about to close the active expedition, so let's have him have a go at it. And then maybe he can improve some as well. So we'll grab the Arkham card, And it says, Arkham, use the strange angles of an old house to travel into another dimension. A man waits for you there with a strange relic. Resolve the pass effect to negotiate with the man, or resolve the fail effect to try to steal the relic. Let's have him try to negotiate with the man. You offer the man much in exchange for the relic. So we can have him roll a test. Pass. If you pass, the Dark Man agrees enigmatically. Gain 1 artifact. And we'll grab an artifact from the deck, and we get a Satchel of the Void. Awesome. So, and he can look at the top gate of the stack and gain a clue if that gate corresponds to the current omen. So awesome, Jim Culver. That's a great one. So good. We'll go on from there. Jim Culver takes the active expedition, and now it moves to Tunguska, top of the deck. And then lastly, we have the spy, Trish Scarborough, in London. She will grab a London encounter, and it says, in London, you are invited to journey down to Oxford to examine John Dee's translation of the Necronomicon. Whoa, cool. She examines John Dee's translation of the Necronomicon. She can become delayed to spawn 2 clues. Well, that sounds like a good deal. Let's have her get delayed to spawn 2 clues. So she will take a delay, and we can just put some... No, we'll just put this on her to remind us that she's delayed, right? And then we'll go to the clue bag, and we'll spawn 2 clues, and we get Arkham, and we get 7. 1, 2, 3. Awesome. Okay, so we got a clue spawned right on Arkham. Okay, so that is going to do it for John Dee's. So she is delayed next round, though, so she cannot move. But Jim Culver can go, and maybe we can even have Diane Stanley go back up there and grab that clue and then close the rumor. We also need to just place a card on the reserve. I forgot to add the specialized training card here. Okay, so let us go to our Mythos Phase. So Mythos Phase is next. We grab Mythos, and we have, first up, we get a Advance the Omen. Advance Omen to here. There are no gates open, so that's great. We have a Spawn Monster Surge. If there is no gates on the Omen, spawn a gate for Monster Surge. So we spawn a gate and we get Ulthor. No. Spawn a gate and we get Antarctica. That is not convenient for us. So Antarctica, we grab our monster bag and reach in, and we get a Thrall. A Thrall in Antarctica. And then lastly, we spawn clues. So we spawn some more clues. Let's reach into the bag here. And we get 13 and the Himalayas. And 13 is here. So 2 clues there. So now we've got plenty of clues. Torn asunder. Strange forces stretch you in all directions. The portals between worlds are pulling reality apart, and you feel these unearthly energies coming from all corners of the globe. Torn asunder. Event. Each investigator loses health equal to the number of gates on the board. There's only 1 gate on the board, so they each lose a health. Oh, that corresponds to the current omen. So maybe nobody loses health. The current omen, no. So they do not lose health. Lucky. If there are no gates that correspond to the current omen, advance the omen by 1. Okay, so we just advanced the omen by 1. But I don't think it means we would lose the health. So I think that's going to do it for the Mythos Phase. So Mythos Phase completed. We've got a number of clues on the board. And let's come back on turn 5 and we can continue the gameplay. So thanks a lot for watching, guys. Great round. See you in turn 5, and I think we will be able to have Diana go back to close the active mystery, and we'll have Jim Culver also pick up or maybe he can go close the active mystery as well. Maybe they both can give it a shot, or he can go and pick up that clue. Trish Scarborough will be delayed, so we'll see you in the next turn. Thanks for watching. Click ahead. Bye-bye.